Peace, family. Peace. Welcome to the Brother Ben X podcast. We are live. We are live on the Brother Ben X podcast. As you can see, man, we're going to be talking about one of the digital real estate students, man. He hit me up the other day, man, with some good news of how he's making some money with music. And it's funny that he hit me up at this time because Brother Sean and I was recently teaching this to the new digital real estate students. And he said, man, I'm making hundreds of dollars, man. I remember this tactic. I remember this strategy. And, man, I'm applying it, and it's making me money. And I'm like, praise be to Allah, man. Let's go live, and let's teach it to the people. Let's talk to the people about it and kind of share your testimony, because some of the students, when you hear stuff, a lot of times, we hear it, and sometimes we doubt it. Man, I don't know if it'll work for me. And sometimes hearing it from someone else that it can and has worked for them, is very important, to them. Sometimes it builds the faith. So what we want to do, we want to get familiar with Brother Hashim. And then what we want to do is we want to tie in the teachings to this, because we got to make sure that, the teachings in this. So I'm going to share some clips from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan as well about what he has said about sales and things of this nature. So let's bring in brother right now. Let me make sure, if you don't mind just doing a test, let's make sure you sounding good and there's not no echo.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Okay, hold on. Let me hear it.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Oh yeah, we sounding good, boy. We sounding good. So for those who don't know who Brother Hashim is, now y'all probably know who the brother is because you probably done seen him beating Jay-Z in a freestyle. See, you probably seen him winning a cipher with DMX. See, back in the day. See, some of y'all youngest don't know nothing about this, but see, he's done went viral. See, with it backstage at security, he done came out the bow tie on him and then whipped him with the lyrics, man. So if you don't mind, man, just introducing yourself, what you do, what you also do in the nation with the path and your book before we get started.
So my name is Brother Hashim Hakim. I got to say I'm a student of Brother Ben X. I got to get it right now. I'm a follower of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. What I do is teach our brothers that come from the street how to engage once they come into the Nation of Islam and get trained, how to go back and engage with the brothers that we want to save. So sometimes we get uncomfortable being the brother that used to smoke, drink, get high. Then we come and get cleaned up. Then we got to go back around them brothers and let them see us. So we teach the brother how to go back and get them without being judgmental. So we teach brothers how to handle people, how to engage with the community, how to not look down on our people, even though they may be poor, despised, and rejected. As Brother Ben do, don't look down on the people, man. Bring them up. So that's what we do. But I use the Final Call newspaper as a tool to do so.
Cool. So I want to talk about that for a little bit until we get to how you made the money. For new believers that's coming in, because I was this way. When I first came in, I'm an introvert, naturally. Y'all see me online and all like that. But I'm naturally introvert, and I was like, man, I don't really know how to sell this paper, man. I ain't never went to nobody's door and introduced myself. So what are some key things that you teach us on how to go out and engage people when you got that final call? Or if you got some righteous news that you want to get in, because everybody not going to be in the nation. Somebody may just have a flyer, an event that they doing. So how do you go out and connect with them?
Well, the first thing the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us is to have a genuine interest in our people. Our people don't want to be sold to. They want to feel like they're supporting a worthy cause. So when I go to the people, I greet them. I don't have the paper in my hand while I'm greeting them, because that already indicates I'm trying to sell something. I greet them. How you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? How you doing, queen? And they may ask me how I'm doing. And I'm going to tell them, I'm great. Thank you for asking me. I'm not used to that, but I'm good. Then I tell them our purpose. Our purpose is to make our community a decent and safe place to live. And we think it's going to take a little more than religion to do that. And then I ask them, what do you think? And 9 times out of 10, they say, yeah, you're right. And then I say, well, if $2 is too much for you to help us in our community, we're grateful for whatever God puts on our heart. And they may ask, what $2 going to do? How this going to make our community a decent, safe place to live? And I tell them, well, community development starts with self-improvement. Once we improve ourselves, we improve the community. And that's what's in this paper, self-improvement.
Wow, wow, wow. Now that's interesting you have that. Do you recall what the GEA method is?
Give, is it give?
Yeah, that's the
Let me see.
first one.
Engage.
Yeah.
I forgot what the A is. I ain't gonna play with it.
Attract. So
Dang!
so you go in, you give, you greeting them, you ain't trying to sell. Then you engage with them. Well, what do you think? What's your thought? What's your mindset?
Yeah.
Then you attract them for the $2 or sometime $100. So the blueprint that's taught in digital real estate,
GEA all day.
you
All day.
still it applies even when we selling the final call, even when we selling the book, when we selling the product. Y'all may be saying, man, I come to see how to do the music. Well, if you listen to what the brother is actually saying, he's still giving you the blueprint of how to sell your music. He's still giving you the blueprint of how to sell any product that you have by still following the path. So what does the path stand for?
Now, it's an acronym as well. Man, I messed up. I was going to say attract, but the path, the path is an acronym as well. And I'm ashamed because the A in the word path stands for attraction too. So the
Wow.
P stands for patience. You have to be patient with the learning process. You teach us that. The A stands for attraction because we have to be attractive to the people we're talking to. The T stands for technique. Depending on the fish you're trying to catch, that's going to determine the bait you use. All fish don't bite the same bait. So we're going to have to get different skill sets to attract different types of people. And then the 8 stands for humility. We have to be humble. We can't be cocky. We can't be arrogant. We can't be Mr. Know-it-all. We have to come in the way of humility. And that will make the person put their guard down just to at least hear what we're talking about.
That's key. Right? So I'm gonna ask you this question now. All y'all who into business, listen to the principle. So when you go into a brother with the final call, and he's in the hood, pants sagging, smoking, and you come to that brother, how do you approach him and you relate to him? How do you attract a brother like that? What do you say to that type of brother?
That's a good question. First of all, we taught that when we looking at a black man or a black woman, we looking at the image and reflection of God. So I don't see no pants sagging. I don't see the weed. I look right through that and see a future leader in our community. I don't see somebody who's going to prison. I see somebody who may be going the wrong way and might need guidance. So I appeal to the God in that person. I don't even talk about their pants. I don't tell them to pull their pants up. I just start complimenting them and making them feel like he man. And before you know it, he done walk by and he pulling his pants up on his own.
Mm.
So I'm building him up. I call him Big Soldier. I call him Top Soldier. What's up, King? What's up, Young God? And they looking at me like, who is this man? You, man, you our leader. You the future. My future is now, but you the future. So we don't believe in throwing our young folks in jail. All we gonna do is put our future in jail. We believe in giving our future guidance. And it's a lot of them brothers that we appeal to with that same type of approach, and now they suited and booted.
Now, how do you get them attracted to the final call though?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Our people don't like to read. You know, I done heard all that before. Man, I seen all that. Man, I ain't, unless you bringing me some money, show me how to give me from me some weed, then I'll listen to you. See, that's how some of our people thinking now. So how do you get a brother like that in that condition to be attracted to that paper though?
Now, first of all, the paper is like the hook. If the fish see the hook, they not gonna bite it. They want to bite bait. They want to, and it got to look real. You don't want them to smell fake on us. So if I'm holding the paper up, it's almost like I'm pushing my religion per se. So I don't show the paper. I show a genuine interest in that person. And once you show a person a genuine interest, they really want to talk about anything you want to talk about. They'll buy anything you have. Once you done show that you really care about them, I don't care what, I can, bean pie, I ain't never tried it before. But because of the affinity, when people approach me, it's like drinking one of your favorite drinks. It tastes so good, you start looking at the ingredients in it, like what's in it. When I engage with people, I want them to feel so good that they subject to listen to whatever I have to talk about. So it's the cause, remember, I'm selling the cause, not the paper. I'm selling the cause. And the cause is We think it's going to take more than religion to save our young folks. We trying to make our community a decent and safe place to live. We trying to reduce violence in our community, and we think it's going to take more than religion. What you think? And once they respond, you right. Well, if $2 is too much for you to help us in our cause, we're grateful for whatever God puts on your heart. So when I give them the paper, they driving off like, who was that madman? Because of that experience they done had with me. Who was that now? Who was that masked man? Who was that? Them brothers different. And I get it every day. Them brothers different. So by the time I done made that affinity with that person, or the GEA method has been implemented, they coming back just to talk to me sometime. Sometimes they done bought the paper yesterday, but because of that experience, the paper come out once a week. They'll come back tomorrow again just for that experience. Some sisters come back just to be called queen. Now look at that, how deprived we are as people. Some people just come just to be called, thank you, queen. So it's that experience. So then when they look in that paper now, this is how I get people to look in that paper. Did you know that there's a natural way to fight off sickness and disease without the use of medication? Did you know you can wean yourself off medication? Because you know how people lead in diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure. We're talking about their mama, their aunts and uncles. And I showed them a picture. I got a flyer of brothers, how they used to be. Then at the bottom, how they are now, and they suited and booted. And I said, that can be you too. When you get tired of them streets, I got to suit your size.
Brother, I didn't plan on telling you this, but as I'm listening to you, you got a whole business in you that you don't even probably realize. You can be getting paid thousands of dollars to go show big executives how to relate to our people. See, that attraction, the way that you see, they got the products, the high-end products, but everybody don't know how to relate to our kind. But we know that we the number one consumer. So when you look at these big businesses, they always look at the Saweetie meal. Look at Nelly and Burger King. They always trying to do something to get to our community. You can be doing workshops for big companies, teaching them this process of how to relate to our people, how to attract our people, how to reach our people, the proper language, the proper handling of man, you can have a whole pad workshop, not just for brothers in the nation, but businesses. How can I take this product that I got, Brother Hashim, and reach this customer that I have on Instagram, in the hood, in this particular neighborhood? How do I, I'm telling you, you got some workshops in you that if you take this blueprint that you have of how to greet them and look past this and look past that, because what you're showing is bits for the business people, he's not selling up front. Too many of us often, we setting up front. I got this course for $9.99. I got this for $9.99. No, you get to know them. You get them to see the problem. You get them to communicate about the problem, and then you offer the solution. So the paper is not necessarily what he's selling. He gets them to see what the solution is or what the problem is, and the paper is just, here's the solution to what you just said. I didn't say it. You said it. Man, I think we need to eat better. Man, I think we need to come together. You do? Well, look, in this paper, that's exactly what this is. Here you go. So you ain't got to say, oh, here go the paper. It's been around. No, it's just a byproduct of getting them to see the problem. So in business, if y'all listening to the principles, get your audience, get your target audience, get your followers to see what the problem is. Get them to have a conversation with you. Get them to come to the conclusion for themselves, and proper handling of the people. I mean, that's the book from Don Elijah Muhammad, but the book is actually from How to Win Friends and Influence People. Get them to think that it's their idea. You already know what's in the paper. You just want to get them to say what's already in the paper. Here you go. This is what you just said. Ain't that what you just talked about? Now, if they deny it, you deny what you just said. I thought you said we need to come together. I thought you said we got to eat to live. I thought you said we got to do X, Y, and Z. So that's brilliant how you go about that. So I just putting that on you, that you can really have whole workshops, man, for businesses on how to attract audiences. I think that's what you a master of, how to attract an audience. So these new businesses.
Get back in the classroom. Can I get back in the classroom?
Hey, man, all right, we ready. We got Digital Real Estate Empire now. You could have been getting this game.
Digital Real Estate Empire.
Yeah, so that's the new course that we got. The Digital Real Estate Empire is, you just pay to get in, and then we go live 800 times a year. So we live with you, me and Brother Sean. This time we're going over sales process, scripting, closing, customer relation management, having systems. So once you start getting all of these people in, you probably done talk to thousands of people. But how do you reach them all at one time? How do you communicate with all of them that you done talk to? Do you have them stored somewhere where they name, phone number, email, all in one place? If you don't have that on the internet somewhere, then that's what this digital real estate empire class goes into, the business aspect of it. Yep.
I don't have. And what you was just saying a minute ago. So now you got me messed up in the head. I want to ask some questions about empire now, but hold on, because I sure don't have none of that. I want to do what you're saying as far as executives. I always wondered how to do it, but can this empire help me do that though?
Absolutely.
Okay. What you said a minute ago, and I'm not going to digress. There was a sister who was just supporting because she's not used to seeing that many brothers out there suited and booted. Didn't know what she was doing. How much is it? Got the paper. And then I said, you know what this is? She said, no. You know who we are? No. Okay. I said, did you know that Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar puts lead in their plastics? I'm talking about their toys and their dishes. And when it's exposed to heat, those toxins come out and that affect us and our children. I learned that in this paper right here. She said, give me that $2 back. I gave her the $2. She said, here go $5 because I didn't know that.
Wow.
And that's the type of stuff that's in this paper. It's knowledge. But that's also, too, now, I learned this from you. Give the people value.
Yep.
And that's what the Final Call newspaper is, not how to be a Muslim.
That's deep. Now the next customer profile, if you will, that I want to ask you about. What about the brother who he pulls up, he got a nice car, or you go to his door, he good. He got a nice home. Man, I'm in a good condition. What you talking about? We need to better our condition. I'm good. I got a college degree. I got money. How do you get him to see the importance of getting the paper if he feels I don't need this message? I'm good. Because in business, you're always going to run into somebody who say, I don't need that product. I don't need that service. So how do you deal with that type of mindset?
I still have to appeal to the good nature in him too now. And so I could be condescending and say, rich folks is the one that gets stuck up. Keep acting like that. I could be that person, but that's not going to be effective. I want to win him over too. When they say I'm good, or sometimes before I'm even approaching them, they doing this. When they say I'm good, I say I'm good too. I ain't really talking about me and you. I'm talking about these young folks that's killing each other. And we telling them to unite, and grown folks like you and I can't get along. So we getting on these young folks for killing each other. And look, me and you I can't talk to my brother. Now he rolling the window down. Now he opened the door because I guilt tripped him a little bit, just a little bit. And I just want to and listen, man. We the folks that we the ones. When these young folks see us unite, they might listen to us. So your riches and all that stuff, man. That's good. You fortunate. God bless you. But we trying to show them how to get it. But look how powerful we can be together. Koreans, Arabs, they ain't smarter than us. The only thing they got on us is unity. What about me and you? Bang. Boy, they be, man, let me get that paper, man. And sometimes it'd be $100 donate. I used to talk to dope boys like that. And they used to, Brother Nuri would tell you, I helped train Brother Nuri with the Final Call back in Indianapolis back in the 90s. And dope boys used to give $100 and say, put that bundle in the back seat. I'm giving this to the trap. Put the whole 100 papers in the back seat. Because I said, all that money we spend on Koreans, Arabs, and Caucasians, God ain't good for $2. I'll be talking to them like that, man. And so I just want them to think. I want to lay just a little pressure on their mind without bang, 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 beating them up and making them feel like they're the devil.
So you know what it sounds like you also a master in is sales. It's sales, because we have a bad relationship with sales, thinking that I guess selling is a bad thing, but selling is a good thing. When you have the suit and bow tie on and we acting as we should, we selling Islam. We selling the NOI. We selling effort. When it said make all men and boys join, that's not saying put a gun to his head, put him in a wear naked hair. No, that's how does the enemy make our people be athletes? When I go speak in the schools, I say, what you want to be? I bet you if I ask you right now, there's two things they always want to be. Which one you think it is?
Basketball player and a rapper.
There it is. That's what they all say. Why? Because the enemy knows how to put certain things in the movies and the music, make it look attractive. See, they look like they got money, good home, friendship of all walks of life. So now that's what I want to be. So we can't get mad at them for wanting to be that when we saying that's the greatest desire of your brother in the supreme wisdom lessons. To have money, luxury, good home, friendship of all walks of life. So they have it. So that's why they want to be rappers. That's why they want to be athletes. Not because they want to beat it out the room. It's because that's what I see being successful. So the more we show ourselves being successful and cleaned up and looking good and being good and having a successful life, we'll attract them to this lifestyle. We'll attract them to this mindset. So you have a way with sales as well, because it's honestly, you're not even really selling the product. You give them the product at the end. And you don't probably know that so many of our people, that's the reason why they in the condition they in business-wise, because they don't have the patience, though, to talk to a brother. See, when a brother do this, we ain't got the patience to, brother, we ain't got the courage to say, brother, hold on. We just say, he gets scared. All right, well, I guess he don't want it. All right, next person. It take patience to go to the brother instead of saying, hey, man, y'all want to get the final call for $2? You know, everybody do that. Hey, we got $2. Hey, come on, news you can use. No, that ain't gonna get it, man. You got to have the patience to sit down, talk with the brother, get to know him. There's a quote that said that our people don't care how much you know. They just want to know how much you care. So if you're going to sit down and talk to me and love on me and ask me from my perspective, not talking down on me, like you smart, you don't even know I'm smart. I'm just in this condition, but I'm really smart.
Come on,
I may know the supreme wisdom better than you. You just don't even know.
Brother Ben.
So when you come and you sit down with the brother and you patient with the brother, the final call is the last thing. The pie is the last thing. The service, the product is the last thing, but we got it flipped. We pushing that forward and we looking like not scammers, but bots and spam. If you look in the comments on Shade Room and these big pages, it's always the product. Do this. I can make this type of money, make this type of money. No, if you sit down and talk to me first and flip our equation to let me care about you, let me talk to you, let me sit down and ask you for your perspective. You don't care how much I buy. I mean, you don't care what I got, you gonna buy it. That's why I like rappers like Kevin Gates, and you look at Plies and Wiz Khalifa. Why am I pointing out those three? Because they do vlogs. You get to know them. They do topics and go live about religion, about God, about politics. So you getting to know this person. So now they can drop a headband, I'm going to buy it. They can drop some juice, I'm going to buy it. They can drop whatever I'm going to buy, because it's more than just buy my music. You get to know who they are. You get to know how they think. You feel like it's personable. So once you become personable and that relationship is built, now you can sell anything. That's the blueprint you got right there.
There it is. Well, you cutting lights on like you did when I was in the classroom. Was this past tense? I need to get back up in there because I miss all this here. Yes, sir.
So before we get started with what y'all here for, some of y'all rappers may be in here. Y'all may be wondering, how did he make $600 in 2 days? I want to first go into how what this brother is doing and what I'm talking about is backed by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, because for some reason, many of us is spooky. Oh, man, you did go talking about money. We worshiping. No, we ain't worshiping money. We got to have some balance. You know, every time we talk about money and sales, it's not, hey, man, we got to balance that out. We've been talking about spirituality for years. This is the balance for us to talk about economics and building. The minister said, hey, romance without finance is a nuisance. Politics without economics is symbol without substance.
Let's say it again.
So we got to have some economics. So let's see what the minister says should be taught to us. Look at this.
We must depend on ourselves with the help of Allah. We must get up and do for ourselves. And every subject that will activate, stimulate, motivate, inspire the believer, if you will, force the believer to go out and get these customers. Then, of course, all of the classes, the FOI, the MGT, there must be a training component in every class so that no brother, no sister will go out of the mosque untrained to be an effective and an efficient salesperson for the final call and all other related products of the nation and of others that will be coming down the pike to you and through you to our people.
Now you heard that, right?
Beautiful. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So that's where he's telling us we have to become effective salesmen. So I always like to play that, man, because I don't, when we get to talk about money, people get to thinking that we off. You know what I mean? Oh, we shouldn't be doing that. When no, the Messiah is telling us that no, we not worshiping it. That shouldn't come first. But it's very important now. It's very important, especially as a man and a provider and somebody who live in America where we have to pay for things to be successful. Sister Sajda Wendy was on last week, and she was talking about how our mindset when it comes to money is off. Like some of us think that the more money you get, you evil. No, it takes money to help somebody. If somebody need they rent paid, you got to pay for it. If we need a hospital bill, we got to pay for it. If we want a farm, we got to pay for it. So money is just a tool, and the more we have, the more good we can be if we good. So money only magnify and scale who we really are. So if you a good brother, once you get money, you're just going to do better good or do more good.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I think people be joking, man. Everybody know we need money. Even children know they need money. Even children, can I buy some candy? Or if you don't give them no money, what they do? They steal it, maybe. Everybody know they need money. I think people be just playing, man. But thank you, Brother Ben.
Yes, sir. Let's go into your tactic and how you made this money. Let's first go into what you tried to do initially. So before you tap back into the teaching, the digital real estate teaching, what was you trying to do with your music? How was you trying to go about selling it?
I would go to certain venues, maybe an open mic, maybe the National Training Seminar, maybe Savior's Day, because I would go where there were loud crowds of people who were a part of my following. But I would never sell out. I used to sell out back in the day, but here recently, man, I be coming home with product, man, and I know I have a quality. I know I have a quality project. I know I have a good track record. I know I got a name for myself with this music. But selling, like you said, it still got to be a cause to make people want to come off their hard-earned money and give it to you. And so I was going to venues. I have a project from that Savior's Day that I seen. Remember that brother drew the picture of the messenger with his pencil? He drew it.
Yeah.
I have a project about 400. I got a project still sitting in the storage room that I haven't sold yet, but now I know what to do with it. This new project outsold the old project, and the old project is a classic album. But because I was just waiting on different venues to pop back up, it's just sitting in the storage room until I remember what I learned in your classroom.
So one thing that I want you all to think about, music artists, you all who sell clothes at venues and things of that nature, when you only do it at events, you are dependent on someone else for your livelihood. So it's only when somebody do a big event and a lot of people come out, that's when I'm going to do my next thing. Okay, I'm about to make some more money. Savers Day come around. Okay, now it's time to make some more money. But what about April, May, June, July? We can't always wait on somebody else's event. And we ain't going to be throwing a whole bunch of events unless that's your business model. But 9 times out of 10, most people waiting on other people to throw events so they can be vendors. Now we also got to think about, if I want to make really enough money, you got to think about conversion rates. Just because 1,000 people shows up to the venue doesn't mean 1,000 people going to pay for my stuff. So now we got to think about really 1 to 2% going to buy from me. So in order for me to make enough money, I really got to make really 10,000 people got to be there. 500 people got to come look at me. 1,000 people got to come look. Everybody that come by not going to buy. So when we think about the mathematics of these things and look at, do I really want to do this for a living? And if I really want to do this for a living, mathematically, that doesn't make sense for me to always have to wait on somebody else's venue, especially if each venue don't have thousands of people that can give me a nice conversion rate. So before we go into the next, what you actually did, I want to go to a quick commercial. Right now, we have the Digital Real Estate Challenge. Okay, if you guys go to drechallenge.com, rapport.com, I have a challenge that's literally less than $50. You can get started. So what is the challenge? The challenge is, in this new ebook, I got a new ebook that we've upgraded called 50 Ways to Make Money Online. So if you don't know how to make money online right now, you can join this challenge and get my ebook and learn now this week how you can start making money online. So in this new ebook, we combine 50 of the best ways to make money online, and we challenge you to choose one way to make money online and make your first sale. So every Sunday, I have a digital real estate webinar. That's drecourses.com. On Sundays, you'll come find out if you're the winner. The winner is whoever makes the most sales that week. So how do you win? Join the challenge, buy the book. Join us for exclusive coaching experience through a private Facebook group. So me and Brother Sean is going to be teaching you how to set up your affiliate program, how to set up your links, how to sell, how to get your sales up. Make as much money as you can online in 1 week and document your process. Hashtag 50-way challenge. And whoever wins, you get the opportunity to get 50% off the Digital Real Estate Empire program. And you get to go live with me on my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, things of that nature, and promote whatever business you have. So if you guys want to join this challenge, you guys can go to drechallenge.com right now, www.drechallenge.com. All right. So now before we get into how you actually got the money, I want to go to another video of the minister talking about how every man needs to be trained in sales. Brother Young Conner Dunn sent me this video.
We have to teach and train every man,
Yes, sir.
to be one who knows how to make money, to be more of a provider and maintainer for his family. That is making a man.
Yes, sir.
You with me, brother?
Yes, sir.
Don't you want to know more how to make more money?
Yes, sir.
If you don't have a job, then there must be those in the FOI that teach us sales technique so that we can become a master.
Yes, sir.
Because the more you master selling, I mean, you can sell anything and make a living, and the more you sell, the more money you make, and the more money you make, you can make a good home.
Come on.
And friendship in all walk of life. I'm getting to the home part later.
Yes, sir.
But we just talking about role now.
Yes, sir.
Maintain. Go home tonight, get your dictionary, and if you have a Roget's thesaurus, men, look up the word maintenance. And all that goes with it, study it.
Yes, sir.
Because that is your duty.
Ooh-wee. What's your thoughts on that, brother?
I think sales, first of all praise is due to Allah. Surely he speaks the truth. In the person of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Sales is the highest paid profession, Brother Ben. You can sell and there's no cap on it. The more you sell, and I learned that being an affiliate with you the first time. My money didn't stop until I stopped.
Yep.
I kept going, the money kept going. Nobody tapping me on my shoulder, micromanaging me. I can start when I want to start. I can go home when I want to go home. Sales is the highest paid. There's no limit, but how many good salespeople can you find? And it's because of this one word that you help a lot of people to get over, and it's called rejection.
Wow.
Once you get over rejection, the sky is the limit. Find you a good product. They told me, brother, what you told me, brother Hashim, the problem with you is you selling $2 stuff. Wait till you start selling $100 stuff and $50 stuff. And when I got in your classroom, man, I made $1,600 in 8 hours. And I don't know why I left the classroom. I thought I had it from there because now I'm back because I don't got that money no more. But let's talk about it.
So you started off making money, trying to do it from events, trying to do it from, going to venues and things of that nature to sell your music. Now, after you recall what you taught in the program, talk about what you end up doing and the money you made from there.
So pressure hit me again. Life hit you now. You got to pay bills now. Things hit you. You getting older. And then I started thinking, man, I just released this project. I went to the National Training Seminar in Milwaukee. And this is probably my best album to date, in my opinion. And now people are starting to tell me that. This is my best album to date. And I'm thinking they just got to hear it. Even Brother Nuri said, hey, you done came a long way, man. You matured. That music sound good. He got the album at the event. And everybody praising it. People who I don't think like hip-hop is liking the album. I like that song right there. Just keep that one on repeat. I think I eventually did it, but I seen this product was still on the table, though. And they would come by. I would get support, but I need to sell out. And like you said, I'll be thinking it's gonna be thousands of people at Saviors Day. It's gonna be, let me get 1,000 CDs, and then you come back with 800, and then you start realizing there's got to be a better way, and then you start compromising, and then you start thinking about getting in the industry, and you start thinking, and then I just start remembering. You, Brother Ben, have always been trying to give artists. I'm talking about since I remember you doing this, always trying to give artists the game. And I remember one time you said, when you got a product, sometimes you got to get in the inboxes of people. It's not enough just to put up a post. Because sometimes we think if we put up a post, I got 5,000 followers. They'll go to conversion rate again. I got 5,000 followers. Surely I can sell to 100 of them. Then you see that 10 of them buy something, then you start getting discouraged. Because people want that GEA method. You got to connect with them. You got to interact. A post is not interacting with the people. When they like on your post and they comment on it, I got to get in the comments and say something back to them. So now I learned in the class how them bots be doing. When they like on my post, now I'm in the inbox. How you doing, brother? I'm talking to them. Some of these people I don't even know. How you doing, sister? What I got to do to get you to support this masterpiece? I see you liked on it. What I got to do to get you to support this latest album? I see we Facebook friends, but I want to introduce myself because I don't think I know you, but you're one of my friends. But let me introduce myself. And the next thing you know, they calling me on the camera. I want to know, is this a scam? Is this really you? And then I talking to, oh, this really you? And the next thing you know, that's a sale. I said, uh-oh. Brother Ben said sometimes you got to get in the inbox. That's so the next thing you know, I'm sending inboxes. You got to be careful. You can't cut and paste all the time because Facebook can pick that up and block you. So I would just cut and paste the person's name out and put the new person's name in there. Put a different picture up there in the album. What's up, brother? I see we Facebook friends, man, and I got to let you know what I'm trying to do. I got to let you know what I'm doing. I know you know I'm the brother that freestyle with Jay-Z and DMX. That was back in the day. But I want to let you know what I'm doing now. I just released this new masterpiece. And what I have to do, this is the question. What do I have to do to get you to support my latest project? And all of them just said, just ask. Not one person said no. Just what? Let me hear it. Let me hear something. All of them said, well, what? Some of them was, no. Some of them was like, how do I buy it? Where's the link? So, with streaming platforms like Brother Scarface said, they give you less than a penny sometimes. You get paid $300-400 every 3 months sometimes. I can't live off of no $300 every 3 months. So I said, Brother Ben, here we go. He said, get in the inboxes. And boy, when I got in the inboxes to start talking to these people, first day was the end of the day. It started getting too late. I started getting addicted to doing it because they kept saying yes. Then the next day, man, I ain't go to the street with the final call. I sat right here on this computer and started talking to people. And the next thing you know, my account went from $100 to $600.
Come on.
And then I sold out. So I had to order some more. And now I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait till tomorrow. And I'm not really hearing rejection. It's just words. If they say, now I did get some sales, get with me Friday. I get back to you Wednesday. Or I done left a message early in the day. And since I ain't on my phone, I got to check the notifications too. I see at the end of I had people lined up to give sales because I ain't checking my inbox. They done went to sleep somewhere. They done went back to what they was doing. So I got to be on top of it. But the advice you gave, the GEA method, is really how I sold them CDs. And I'm saying to myself, I sold out of the new one. I might as well go get the previous one from last year that's just sitting up that people say was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I probably can sell everything I got in this house if I don't think a post is not enough. I want to say putting up a post is not enough. And putting up a post once is not enough. And then, Brother Ben, I said, if this is working on Messenger, what about the contacts in my phone? You said go to your warm market now. You said start with your warm market. Man, I start going to my children. I start going to everybody in my phone, from the A's to the Z's. That was better than the internet.
Wow.
And I gotta ask you, is it because that's the warm market? Why did the phones sales go faster than the internet sales? But both of them was productive. I'm thinking it's because I could call that person. I ain't talking about no text messages. Them text messages was getting ignored. I was sending, but when I called them, man, you get my text? But Hashim, I get thousands of texts each day, man. I thought you was just doing a group text.
Yeah.
But when I called them, it's like, I don't know if I'm cornering them or I'm just making them face the music that your brother just asked you this for support of his project.
I think it's a mixture of both. When you have somebody's phone number and you call, it number one lets them know that it's them. For example, when I get somebody to tag me on Facebook and I see that they done tagged 30 other people, I don't even look at it because it's not for me. When you put me in a group chat and you sending something, I don't even look at those because you're not telling me it's for me. Now, if you tag me and say my name, I'm looking at it. So there's this tactic that people used to use when they go live on Instagram. People stop falling for it. It'll say mention you. So sometimes they'll put mention you and you think they talking about you. So you hop on a live, but then you find out, oh, he ain't talking about me. And then you leave. That's the same concept. When you feel like when you're talking directly to this person and they feel like you really are concerned with me, then they willing to transfer that money over to you. So that's all it is. They know you. They done heard from you. They know you're a good brother. Sometimes we think, oh, nobody support me. They hate. No, everybody ain't on Instagram all day.
I learned that.
Your cousin not on Instagram all day. He ain't talk to you. Think because I done posted something on, everybody see it. No, the algorithm don't show it to everybody. But if you call them, oh, man, I didn't know you had an album out. Man, how much is it?
I heard that. I heard that, man.
See? So talk about the experience. What feedback was you getting when you called them, the people that was already in your phone?
I got a message. I should have sent it to you so you could put it on the screen. I got a message from a brother saying, I know who you are, Brother Hashim. Because it's I know, but I'm disappointed that you ain't called me. You inboxed me.
Wow.
I got that from people that I know. I'm thinking I'm saving time by sending out blast texts, blast messages, tagging everybody on social at the same time. But they look at them posts and be like, man, he just trying to sell something. But when I called them, what you got, what I got to do? Where's it at? Where's it at? And they giving me reviews. And they giving me their email. And they posting it on their page. I don't think I could have got that just from putting one post up on social media.
Yep. See, so social media is social media, like you say, is that's you trying to get debate. Every post you make is you throwing it out there. Now, when they comment and they like and they share, I said this the other day, we have a problem thinking that, oh, I'm excited. Look how many likes I got. Look how many views I got. But you didn't reel them in. You ain't ate. The brother came to the mosque. The brother liked the minister video. Oh, that's what's up. We get excited. Look, he interested in the teachings. Praise be to Allah. Did he convert? Is he in there? Is he in FY class? Did he raise his hand?
What? That's the question.
So we get excited about the wrong. It's not that you shouldn't get excited about it, but we lose sight sometimes of being so excited that somebody liked the video. They commented and they shared it. But did you get them to buy the product? So the bait is the video, but when you call them, that's the process of you reeling that thing on in. And as you reeling them in, And then you call them and they say, yes, sir, how do I swipe? And they send that Cash App, that Stripe, that PayPal. Now you done skinned the fish. Now the brother done joined. Now you eating. So we got to look at it like that. That's just the pool. Social media just the pool. Thank you for the pool, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. But now I got to pick each fish off and bring them in. Skin
exactly.
them. Eat
That's
them.
exactly.
And then I got to close them.
And that's how it went, Brother Ben. I didn't even put the price of my CD in the first conversation. I just let them know what I'm doing. Thank you. And I don't know if I'm wrong for this, and I need to get etiquette. I have a whole bunch of people in my friend request that need to be accepted from years ago. People that heard about what I did with Backstage. I went to message requests. It's a hidden message part component. I got messages from people saying, was that you or Jay-Z from DMX years ago? I'm thinking about
Somebody just said
people,
that.
Huh?
Somebody just put that in the comment section. Somebody said, yo, I remember you did that freestyle with DMX and Jay-Z.
Okay, see? So I'm starting to accept. Now, once you taught me the under concept of digital real estate, that my Facebook is real estate, my IG is real estate, I start saying, I need to put some shoppers in my business, in my mall. So I started deleting people that don't never interact with me. I started deleting people that don't like on nothing. I started deleting people that don't never support nothing. And I started letting them friend requests come in. And every friend request that came in bought the album. People I don't even know. So that was amazing to me that the real estate part of what we do with social media, if you don't do that GEA method, you're not going to be as successful as engaging with the people, man. You're not going to be as successful.
Where should people hit you? Let me read you this message. The brother said, yo, what's good? Assalamu alaikum. I remember you when you did that freestyle with DMX and Jay-Z them, and everybody was standing around backstage freestyle. If you got an album, I want the old one, and I want all the new ones that you got to whatever you got. Hit me in my inbox. So where should they, because you probably ain't going to find him. His name Andre Kelly on Facebook, but where can he come hit you up and find you to get all these albums you got?
So I want to follow Coach Khan, what he taught me, your top student. I want to follow his example. He give his number. I'm giving you my line. My number is area code 904-426-2397. And I want you to text music to that number. Area code 904-426-2397. One more time. Area code 904-426-2397. And I want you to text music to that number. You can get autograph copies. You can get the download today, but you can see that this is what it do. Young Khan, thank you for that, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So as y'all can see, man, this is a powerful tactic. It takes some time, but it's rewarding. I always tell people, I remember working 12 hours a day, getting paid $12 an hour. I think what you say, how much you made in 1 hour?
$200.
Yeah, $200 an hour. Imagine making $200 an hour. And all you all who have music, y'all want to get on Spotify and Apple Music, and that sounds good. It's cool. Man, I got this, I got that. Oh, I'm on the platform. You can look me up. You can find me anywhere. But to be found anywhere, but you ain't got no money coming in, what good does that do? I'm on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Tidal. You can find me anywhere. But you done got 1,000 likes and it got 0.1 cent. And you happy because you everywhere. No, man, do for self. Put your own website together. Learn how to attract your audience and go direct to your consumer. And you can get, I've literally gotten paid $100 for one song. So y'all can support my music at brotherbenxmusic.com. I've been telling rappers to do this for many years. Get your own website. On mine, Brother Hashim, it's called, I got it as pay what you want. So the minimum that they can pay is $2.22. But if they want to pay $25, they can put $25 in there. So I done got paid up to $100 for one song. There's rappers right now that's really rappers. That's what they really want. I don't even really rap. I mean, I can rap, but that ain't my thing. They ain't made $100 from streaming, and they've been trying to do it for a year, 2 years. So if you had your own site and learn how to brand yourself and communicate with people and connect with people like you learned in today's podcast, you can make a lot more money this week. And I want to point out one last thing. Last thing I wanted to point out was this. Many of us, we want to go out and find thousands more people, 100,000 more people. That's fine. We think, Brother Ben, I got to go find all these. Really, if you do the method that I showed you, Brother Hashim, right now, you got over 4,700 people that has tapped the button and said, I want to follow you. So when you brand yourself and you're known for something, see, now when you're a blog and you post all kind of stuff, you don't know why people following you. But if you focus, okay, I'm Brother Hashim, I do this, I sell this is my product, and these people hit follow, you got 4,000 people on your Instagram that said, I want to follow him. Now all you got to go do is make the connections. Hey, man, I appreciate you for the follow, and create the conversations. If you have 40 conversations per day, shoot, you may get 20 people, 10 people a day to buy. And like you said, some of them may not have it now. They may say, okay, hit me in 2 weeks. Now you just got to have a system in place to really follow up with them and hit them in 2 weeks. But they followed you. You ain't going to them messing with them. Hey, man, you follow me. So when I DM you, like I got people right now. Let me tell you why I know this is important. Scammers right now use that method in my name. They done scam people out of $8,000. People done been scammed out of $700. I'm not even applying it because I ain't got the time to go in my DM. But whenever somebody likes my photo, if a new follower like my photo, they gonna get I don't know how they got this thing set up. They be hitting these people up as soon as they like the photo on my page, acting like they me, and people be falling for it. Then they hit my DM after, man, they done got me, man. They done got me 700, 500, 3,000. I'm like, damn. They making thousands of dollars and I ain't even making this money off my own following. So if I had the time, which I'm about to start doing, I'm about to find some time to go to my own following, but fake pages that if all you got to do is do your due diligence and scroll down a little bit and see that it's not me, but people are being scammed out of thousands of dollars because they applying my method in a fake scam page in my name right now.
God, $8,000?
Man, somebody done got scammed for $8,000 because they thought they was talking to me.
I'm glad you mentioned that on this live because I done did everything from report it, tell them it's somebody I know. I'm glad you mentioned it on this live. But now that Young Khan got his page cloned.
Really?
He got his page cloned now. So, but I don't even know how you said all they got to do is scroll down to find out that ain't really you.
Man, sometime if you go down the page, it's literally Chinese people. And you can see that it was an old Chinese page or old white Asian page, whatever. And then if you read the name, it's like Brother Ben X. So it'll have an R missing. Or they'll say Brother Ben X 87. Like it's not my page, but people keep falling for it. And they make it look real too.
Brother Ben X, huh?
Yeah, man, they be doing all kind of stuff, man. If you type in Brother Ben X on Instagram right now, you're probably going to see literally 100 Brother Ben X pages, fake Brother Ben X pages.
What's the real one?
Just Brother Ben X. But people fall for they'll put brother _X, X brother. I mean, they just switch it around. I guess people just be moving so fast and they be so excited thinking I'm inboxing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they fall for it. But I be like, if y'all just listen to one brother be like, peace and blessings. I don't say no peace and blessings. Hi and all that. Hey, I don't say that. But there's Muslims that fall for it though. Now some Muslims are smart. Now the lesson say, can the devil fool the Muslims? Sometime nowadays. But a brother asked, who's the original man? The dude said, huh? Prophet Adam? They said, this ain't no brother man.
Got it.
So listen, if y'all in the nation, man, just ask them what's the square mileage of the planet Earth or something, man. Ask a question and look at the crazy answer they gonna give. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man, coming on this podcast, sharing that knowledge with us today. Very valuable. It could have been just talking about the how you made the money, but I think the principles that you lay out, maybe sometimes unknowingly, is very valuable to all fields. Millionaires, big businesses, all type of stuff, man. That those principles that you lay out of the path is key to all business owners. So I hope y'all didn't miss that business owner who came in thinking about money, but we start out with the nation. what he's doing with the nation and the paper and fishing is actually very important to how to attract your target audience as a business.
Now I want to ask you again in front of all these people on here now. You said in digital real estate empire, am I saying it correctly?
Yes, sir.
I can learn how to package what I just showed you today as far as sales and get on the big stage and take it to the big stage.
Absolutely. We're going over contracts. We're going over your sales script, sales process. We're going over your customer relations management. So how do you manage them all in one thing? You're going to get access to that. We're going to go over how to build out your funnel, because you got the DVD, but you also may have consultations. You also may have producing. So they may come in just wanting to buy your DVD, but or your CD or your digital download. But before they check out, you may say, hey, this is Brother Hashim. I got a special offer for you. Man, I do mix and mastering for all artists. If you want to get it right now for this special price, then they may say, well, I'm going to add that to my cart. So they may come in thinking they want to get something for $27. They done left spending $97. So we're going to show you the funnel process. We're going to show you how to do the automated DM. You're going to get a template of how, when you hit digital and my DM and it automatically respond, or you text Nation and it automatically respond, you're going to get access to that. So you're going to get a lot inside the Empire program. So the first program is more so skill sets, how to edit, how to make money off your own platform. Now we're showing you how to build the business. Sean is going to show you how to build a team. You may be doing everything yourself. Now you need to figure out, how can I get a team so I'm not working on everything in my business. I can work on my business, but not always in the business. So all that's going to be taught in the Empire.
What if I had 10 people doing what I was doing yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah.
How many people could you reach?
Lord have mercy. See, that's something. But that's not what you putting up on the screen right there. Empire.
If you want to register for that, go to drecourses.com to register for the webinar this Sunday. This right here, DRE challenge, this is just a challenge to show people that it's possible to make money online. So once you get this drechallenge.com, you're going to get the 50 ways to make money online, read the ebook, see which one you like for yourself. And then throughout the week, we're going to show you, me and Sean, how you can make your sales.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But, man, I appreciate you for tapping in with us today on the podcast, man. And before you go, give me your social media and where they can follow you for everything else.
So my name is Hashim, spelled with an I, not two E's. Hashim. Hashim as in Mary, Redeemed Hakim. That's on Facebook, and that's on IG. Hashim, same thing. No different name. Hashim Redeemed Hakim. Again, the number, if you want the album or the music, is area code 904-426-2397. When you call the number, I can plug you to all my social media platforms. It's area code 9, text the number, 904-426-2397. Thank you for that, Brother Ben.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Peace.
All
right, y'all. So that's it, man. We're going to close out with a commercial. Y'all have a black-tastic day. Peace, family. It's your brother Ben X, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about my story, because y'all see me talking about digital real estate probably all over the internet, but you probably don't know how I got here. Well, I was an All-American basketball player. I was in college. I dropped out of college, and I ended up getting some jobs. Well, my last job that I had, which is in 2016, was a FedEx job. I was working at FedEx, and one day I was sitting there and I was thinking, if I throw 1,000 more boxes on a truck next week than I did this week, man, my paycheck gonna be the exact same. But if I have my own product, my own service, and I learn how to utilize and make money from this internet that I was always on anyway, I will make more money and I will be more productive. So I began to grow online. I grew over 500 million views on Facebook. I have over 40 million views on my YouTube. I start to get a lot of traction. And so as I was growing, many people started to ask me, how did you grow your business online? How did you grow your following? How did you set up your automated systems? Well, I started to answer these questions in my DM, answer them on videos and in the comments, but so many people was coming and asking, I said, well, hey, let me put together a course. So I put together a course called Digital Real Estate, showing you how you can potentially make more money online than you will trying to go get a loan from the bank and invest in real estate. Now, I'm not saying don't get into real estate, but what I am saying, it was a lot faster for me to build on digital than it was in the physical. I'm doing a webinar coming up. Click the link below. I'm doing free access just to show you guys what digital real estate is, because so many people keep asking me, what is digital real estate? So click the link below and come find out.